Welcome to Episode 4, Season 5 of Viking Radio Theatre. After battling through some rather unexpected snowy Bellingham weather, we finally bring our latest episode. Between work and school, students here at Western Washington University pour their creativity to engage the imagination with radio theater. Whether or not the Groundhog was right, we hope listeners can sit back, relax, and stay cozy with another episode of Viking Radio Theatre. Now on KMRE 102.3 and KUGS 89.3, as well as YouTube. With all the sudden cold weather here in Bellingham, our first piece takes you into the Antarctic in a tale about some sea gals in Madeline Virtue's Be Mine.
Susan, I'm home!
Hello, Frederick.
Susan? Why so cold?
Frederick, I said we were over.
But, Susan, I've changed. Let me prove it to you.
Why are you here?
Well, Harold told me you'd laid eggs, and I didn't want to abandon you to take care of them on your own.
You didn't say that 6 months ago.
I know, but I've changed, I swear. I spent these last few months soul-searching, and I remembered why I fell in love with you. Please, won't you be mine?
Actually, she's mine.
Mine?
Mine.
Mine?
Mine.
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 Mine. Mine.
Stop!
Explain!
Frederick, I want a divorce.
What?
Elizabeth is my girlfriend, and the eggs are actually hers.
What?
Please leave. The paperwork will be at your nest by Monday.
Oh.
I can't believe he just showed up again.
And that was Be Mine, written by Madeline Virtue, voiced by Thompson, Sarah Williams, and Madeline Virtue. For our next piece, Alien Tours, written by Cyd Dahl.
Alright everyone, we're pulling up to the human city known as Manhattan. Everyone have their cloaking devices and universal translators fully functional? Yes? Klolov, I see that tentacle poking out of your sundress. We can't go around causing the humans to panic, can we? Alright, this is our stop. Everyone off. Alright, now remember, try to keep your contact with humans to a minimum. We don't want to raise any suspicions. Now, say it with me. What are we? Tourists! Excellent. Now, everyone follow me. Remember, if you get lost, I'm just under this big red sign.
What's that?
This is called a statue. Humans form all sorts of materials into a pleasing, or sometimes displeasing shape, then places these shapes in view of other humans.
How strange.
Quite.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, pricky blonde girl. I'm talking to you. Hello. Anybody in there?
Yeoman?
Sorry, ma'am. But please don't bother them. Can I help you with something?
Finally. Are you in charge of this tour group? Yes, whatever. I'm joining you.
I'm sorry?
You heard me, Missy. I'm going to be joining your tour group.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but this is a private tour. All of these good people paid a lot of money for this trip.
Excuse me? Are you trying to insinuate that I can't afford you? Let me tell you something, sweetheart. I can buy out whatever cheap backwater company you're working for right now.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to imply anything. It's just that this tour group is full. We wouldn't have any room for you on the bus. I'm only allowed to watch so many people. That's in my certification, you know?
Did you just lie to me? I saw your measly little tour group get off that big, huge bus. There is plenty of room. How dare you? Do you know who I am?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I can't say that I do. The only people that I know here are the ones in my tour group.
Excuse me. I'll have you know that my husband's brother works for the government. I'll get you arrested and deported before you even know what's happening, you awful, mean girl.
Hey, Kara, you want me to get rid of this lady for you?
How dare you speak to me that way, you little beast!
Thank you, Zuri, but I think I have the situation under control. Well, ma'am, if I can't dissuade you from finding another group, I suppose you'll have to tag along with us, although I'm not sure you'll enjoy the tour I'm providing.
Thank you, sweetheart. I knew you'd see things my way.
All right, everyone, gather around. This is the part of the city known as Times Square.
I think we all know what Times Square is, sweetheart.
Where we all see lots of advertising for different companies. Now, companies are large collections of humans which produce material goods in exchange for symbolic material goods called currency.
You've got to be kidding me.
These advertisements all around us, known as billboards, are where said companies display their material goods and encourage other humans to find a place where the goods are available to be exchanged.
Ooh. All right, what is the meaning of this?
I don't know what you mean, ma'am.
Stop patronizing me. You people know damn well what a company is.
What's that material good?
Excellent question. That is what is known as cola. It is a very popular human liquid. It is full of bubbles of carbon dioxide gas which create a pleasurable sensation when consumed.
I want to try one.
All right. Settle down. Make sure you all check your diet card to make sure that the ingredients are on your allowed substances list.
I cannot believe you people!
Is there an issue here?
Yes, there's an issue here. You're obviously changing your tour to something ridiculous to try to get me to leave. You people are deliberately demeaning me. This is blatant discrimination.
Ma'am, this is the same tour I give every time, I assure you.
That's it. I demand to speak to your manager.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but my boss unfortunately doesn't speak any English unless you'd like me to translate.
And have you lied to me? No, thank you.
Well, then I'm afraid that there's nothing I can do. Unfortunately, we are on a pretty tight schedule, and we do need to get a move on. You can find a different tour group.
Of course you'd like that, wouldn't you? Tell me, do you always get everything you want?
I'm being very rude.
Excuse me?
We're moving on now. Off to my right, you can see an establishment that sells the material goods displayed on the above billboards. Lots of humans from all over the world flock to the establishments in this particular geographic location because of the human tourist culture.
We tourist.
Very good, Krough. Yes, we are.
Well, what does this particular establishment present as its material good?
Well, humans give their companies unique names in order to be distinguished from other companies. And this one is called Candy World. Candies are edible material made with earth vegetation known as corn, which is made into a fructose syrup and added to another human plant called coca.
Do you really expect me to believe that these people don't know what candy is?
Exploring other cultures is what this tour is all about. Where my group comes from, they've never seen anything like this before. It's my job to help them learn.
Are these humans herbivores?
Actually, humans present more as omnivores. Although some humans actually choose to forego the flesh of other animals and be herbivores. Yes, I know, very humorous.
This is a joke.
Oh, is some of my material inaccurate?
This has to be some kind of joke, right? Am I on a hidden camera show right now?
What's that?
Humans find it humorous to lie to each other or set up situations which are abnormal and then use image recording equipment to show it to other humans.
Stop that!
Stop what?
Acting like you're aliens or something.
Oh, now you appear to be playing some kind of joke on us, right?
That is the last straw.
What's a straw?
Officer! Officer! I demand that you arrest this woman.
What seems to be the problem here?
This minx is harassing me. She's purposely dumbing down this tour in order to make me leave.
Is that true, miss?
Oh, no, sir. I'm simply giving the same tour that I always give.
Kara, why is that human wearing a different kind of clothing?
Well, it's because I am a police officer, which is a designated person who enforces rules set up by the elites in a society that the rest of the population must conform to, or be imprisoned in a designated building away from the rest of the population.
Oh.
That's it? That is absolutely it!
So nice of you to join us, Qual. Or should I say, Mike.
Hi, Kara. These the newest prospects?
Yes, sir. Everyone, I'd like to meet one of Earth Realty's happy vacation home customers, Qual, or Mike Smith, as he's called here on Earth. Earth Realty, your planetary home away from home. Now, Who has questions for how Qual-El's been adjusting to Earth culture?
What's that thing around the waist? There's both.
And that was Alien Tours, written by Cyd Dahl, voiced by Sarah Williams, Jarin-Johnson Krough, Sydney Thompson, Jennifer Harbick, Cora Shields, and Charles Harper.
Wow, what's the color of your shoes mean? Why is the tide? Who are you? What are you doing here? Why do you live here? How do you like it? Do you really like it here? Are you really happy living here? Should I live here now? Okay, thanks.
Eau de toilette. The calming scent of the morning air, specked with dew in the garden, as rotted cabbages and hot onions fester in the manure field. Eau de toilette. The sensual experience of uncovering the months-old cottage cheese fermenting in the back of your couch, caked in mold, stuck to the wall. Euphoria. Eau de toilette. The alluring stench of the damp subway, next to the derelict with a burrito in his coat pocket. The fly from his beard flies over and kisses your nose. Eau de toilette. Let the pungent aroma waft into your nostrils, like the sweaty ripples of a sumo wrestler's flapping cheeks. It is putrid and inviting. Breathe it in. Eau de toilette. The new perfume by Lester Dank, Air de Toilette. Available now in that one back alley dumpster you're afraid to walk by. Yes, that one. Eau de Toilette.
You're listening to Viking Radio Theatre. As humans, it's common to think about what will happen once we move on. With multiple religions, philosophies claiming to know the answers, we bring you Devon Chandler's and Amy Johnston's Afterlife Orientation. Which explores some of life's more difficult questions.
Oh my god, this can't be happening. This cannot be happening. Oh my god.
Just calm down for a second. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for why we're all here.
I don't need an explanation. I need out. I'm gonna be late for the game.
Don't you think we have bigger things to worry about than you missing a game? I mean, we don't even know where we are. What if the people who took us are like slave traders or something?
Slave traders who locked us in a conference room, as opposed to, say, I don't know, tying us up, gagging us, drugging us, and packing us into crates?
Polite slave traders.
Have any of you seen Sparkles?
Sparkles?
Sparkles, my beautiful baby boy. He must be around here somewhere. He can't live without me.
You named your son Sparkles?
It's probably a dog, you idiot. Oh my god.
Oh, I knew that.
Shut it, the lot of you. You're giving me a headache.
I will not, as you say, shut it until my sweet angel's back in my arms.
Oh my god.
Listen here, Miss High and Mighty.
Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Just kidding, I know how you are. You're all dead.
Wait, what?
Welcome to the afterlife. I'm Pepper, and I will be your orientation leader. A little bit about myself. I'm actually a Grim Reaper, but I like to think of myself as a Cheer Reaper. Not because I steal your cheer, but because I'll be giving it to you.
But reaping is literally the act of taking something.
Would everyone like to go around the circle and explain how they died?
Excuse me, but there must be some mistake. I can't be dead. I was at cheer practice like 2 seconds ago.
And I was eating a lovely meal with Sparkles.
I was hanging out with my friends.
I'm probably dead.
Oh, good job, sir. The first step to the orientation process is accepting death. It makes things easier if you believe I'm not crazy. As for the rest of you, let's remake your last moments to help you get started. Tiffany, why don't you start?
Oh my god, how do you know my name?
It's all in my handy-dandy files. It's best not to question it. You said you were at cheer practice, a cheerleader and a cheer reaper. How exciting.
Uh-huh. Well, okay, if it'll get me out of here faster, then sure, whatever. I was going through the routine with everyone before the game because we have a nationals coming up. I just did my tumbling pass, and I knew I would, and everyone was rightfully impressed. And then we decided to work on our pyramid sequence. I'm a flyer, of course. I mean, like, have you seen this body? So my bases were lifting me up, and then...
And then they dropped you and broke your neck. Instant death.
Oh my god!
Oh, good, you're remembering. In that case, David, why don't you go next? You seem rather accepting.
Ugh, if it'll quiet you down, girlie, then fine. I was in the middle of a build. It had been a long day and I was taking a break. A well-deserved break, I'll have you know. And also partaken in a bit of refreshment from my trusty flask. I was on the 20th floor and I think I heard the foreman calling me over, so I stood up, and then I took a step, and then I was here.
You fell off and splattered on the concrete. You were like a meat firework.
Ew.
It was bound to happen sometime, I suppose.
Excellent. Next, how about you, Joe?
Me?
Don't be shy. Just...
Excuse me, miss, but I've waited long enough. Where is Sparkles?
Sparkles? I don't understand.
Sparkles! My angel!
Her dog.
Oh, him! He's alive and well.
Impossible! He would never be able to go on without me. If I really have died, then he most certainly did too.
To tell you what, why don't you go next? What do you remember?
Oh, I know exactly what happened. My meal was poisoned.
Huh.
I was eating with Sparkles, and then I was here. I know foul play when I see it. And I know exactly who did it too. It was that no good stepson of mine. After my inheritance, no doubt. The joke is on him, though. He's not even in my will.
I'm sorry, but that's not what it says in your file.
That's what it says in my heart.
As interesting as murder would be, what your heart is actually saying is that you had a heart attack. Sorry to disappoint you.
Nonsense! I was as fit as a fiddle. Now, where is Sparkles?
He's alive, old lady.
Hogwash! He died of grief, I know it!
We'll deal with all this later. We haven't gotten to Joe.
Oh, nah, you can skip me. I remember how I died.
That's wonderful, Joe, but it's still important that you share with the group. We're trying to foster a sense of community.
No, really, I'm good. I'm completely at peace and stuff. No reason to talk about it.
Joe, share with the group.
I was out hunting with my manly man friends. You could tell they were manly because they had hair on their chests, as do I, and one of them shot me. In the head. Shot me in the head. And that's it. I'm dead now. Ta-da!
No one's going to judge you, Joe. You can tell the
That
truth.
is absolutely the truth. Really, no need to discuss it anymore. We should just move right along.
Well... Actually, I think we can deal with that later. Move along we shall. Next up will be our tour. I hope you're all wearing walking shoes. I'm joking. It doesn't matter. You can't feel pain here.
We're still not sure exactly, like, where here is.
Well, here is here.
That's, like, so unhelpful.
It's an outer dimensional reality existing on the edges of the world, you know, where the past and the present collide. A society run by Reapers like myself that focuses on the betterment of all dead citizens and holds some pretty stellar bingo parties on Wednesday nights. All the people, places, and things that have passed on forever remain active in this plane of existence. Okay, everyone, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure eradication.
Did she just quote Willy Wonka?
Shut up. I'm thinking.
Right. Now we're in the administration building where all my fellow cheer reapers work. It also houses HR and the Library of Alexandria. Out this window you can see the hanging gardens of Babylon as well as its tower. And on this side...
Wait a sec, is that supposed to be Atlantis?
You have a good eye. That's where all the dead fish go. Look, some merghosts are waving at us. Say hi, everyone.
Howdy.
And now we'll be going through town. Would anyone like to stop at a Blockbuster or Hollywood Video before we get to your living quarters? They don't have any movies from the current decade, but you might find something you'll enjoy.
Isn't there a Redbox or something, Netflix?
Oh, I'm sorry, but those are too current of fads to be down here. But there's also Borders if you prefer to do some reading.
Excuse me, lady. Like, what is your end game here?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, Princess here has a point. You just gonna parade us around like a bunch of show ponies? We're dead after all. Can't you just let us rest in peace and be done with it?
Oh, the senior Reapers warned me about this. That's actually a phrase that got distorted with time. It wasn't supposed to be R.I.P. It was supposed to be R.I.P.S.
R.I.P.S. What does that stand for?
Rest in public service. You'll all be working for the rest of eternity. Aren't you lucky?
Work? Young lady, I've never worked a day in my life, and I have no intention of starting now.
Now, don't be sour. There's no pain, no fatigue, and no sweat. I don't know what any of that stuff is, but it says in the papers here that living people don't like that stuff, so goody.
So you're never a living person?
Nope. But who'd want to live when you can have so much fun being dead?
That seems like a poor life lesson.
Death lesson.
This doesn't make, like, any sense. You expect us to be alright with, like, a perpetual time loop where we just work and 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 work without ever feeling anything? Oh my god.
Yeah, we already had that in the last life.
Aren't you excited by your new life?
Why would we be? We're dead. We're dead and you're just acting like it's nothing. Oh my god, are you some sort of psychopath or something?
That's right! Only a psychopath would steal an old woman's dog and then command her to work for an eternity.
For crying out loud, you old loon, your dog's alive.
How dare you!
How dare I say that your dog's not dead?
Indeed!
And I thought I had issues.
Guys, can we all stop shouting, please? The other ghosts are staring.
Oh, look who's seeing ghosts now, like a real dead expert.
Is that an insult?
I just don't understand. Why aren't you all happy to be here? Why would anyone dislike this place?
Why would anyone dislike being dead? Oh my god, I wonder.
Would you stop yelling at her? It's not her fault.
Do you want to take the spotlight instead then? How about you tell us how you, like, really died?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
She's got a point, kid. No one's buying your hunt, and I doubt you could even swat a fly.
This isn't about me. And I am a manly hunter man, okay?
Oh no, dear. Even my Sparkles is more fearsome than you, and he was the sweetest, most gentile mastiff in the world.
Did you say mastiff?
Yes, why?
Never mind. My image of you just got warped is all. So, how'd you die, Joe?
Yeah, spill the beans, kid.
There's no beans to spill.
Actually, that's where I was taking you all.
Hey, what?
I said we'd get to Joe later, remember? I didn't realize we'd have this big argument over death and the point of existence, whereupon I'd realized that the people didn't actually like dying. But we still made it!
Made it where?
The Hall of Death Achievements. Follow me.
I don't like the sound of this.
Oh my god, I do. This might be like the most interesting thing about this place. Is it like a trophy room?
That it is. Come with me.
This ought to be good.
Wait, guys. No, please. No, wait.
And there are all sorts of awards. Bravest death or fastest or most unique or painful. Joe's is right over here.
Please. No. Stop.
Most avoidable death of 2017. Joe Michaels for playing a game called Chubby Bunny upside down and choking on the marshmallows.
No.
Oh my god, you're such a loser.
I'm glad to see you're all starting to like it here.
And that was Afterlife Orientation. Written by Devon Chandler and Amy Johnston. Voiced by Sarah Williams, Jarin-Johnson Krough, Sydney Thompson, Jennifer Harbick, Cora Shields, and Charles Harper. And the music you heard in this podcast is by the local artist Ends. Our next piece is called The Diary of a Lobster, written by Madeline Virtue.
Presenting The Diary of a Lobster by Madeline Virtue. Day 1.
It's so bright in here. I can't see very far without bumping into things. That's probably my own bad. I have no idea what it is. There's a bunch of us in here. I haven't gotten everyone's names yet. I tried to say, "Hi, I'm Mr. Bubble," but no one paid attention to me. Except one. One of the other lobsters showed me around. Pointed out some nice rocks and shiny things in the distance. His name was Greg. I like Greg. Greg is nice.
Day 3.
Greg is gone. I don't know where he went, but he's gone. It's like he never even existed. None of the others know where he went, and some even had the audacity to say, "Oh, it happens all the time." I don't believe that. Something's gotta be going on. I've gotta find my Greg. I can't lose the one friend I've got.
Day 10.
Someone else has gone missing. I have investigated every nook and cranny of this place. I have found that there is a force field in every direction. Beyond, there are monsters. I can't see their faces, but they're there.
Day 14.
I've made an ally, a new lobster named Conrad. He got here this evening. He has no idea how he got here.
Day 17.
Conrad has disappeared. I've started talking to the others. No one remembers how they got here. A few remember an open ocean. Most remember a world much like this.
Day 19.
I'm the last left. None of the originals are here. It's only me. The new ones, the young ones, have no idea what I've seen. I've seen claws. Fleshy, pale claws reach into our waters. The force field does not protect us. Oh no, they're approaching again. The ceiling has gone.
And that was The Diary of a Lobster, written by Madeline Virtue, voiced by Jarin-Johnson Krough, narrated by Charles Harper. For the last piece of our episode, we bring you Jennifer Harbick's Puppets.
Stupid, rotten pile of... Expect me to pay some nonsense. Not even a... What am I ailing? No. Oh, stupid wind always... Way they could have even... I don't even know. Since now I'm out of myself and so many dirty face thugs around. Stupid winds. It's so cold.
What do you want?
I'm here to settle some debts.
Got a name?
Mr. Feltrop, good to see you. Come in, come in. Gorm, let this gentleman in and fetch me my account book. Mr. Feltrop, please come sit. Make yourself at home.
Sir,
Do enjoy yourself, Mr. Feltrop.
I...
Oh, but there is that little matter of the payment you owe me.
Well,
If memory serves, it was quite a tidy sum you asked of me, and you haven't made a single payment in return.
Well, you see...
Of course, no one's memory is perfect. Gorm?
I'm sure... I'm sure I can,
yes, Cal Feltrop. Here it is. I see my memory is just as sharp as always. So where's my money, Mr. Feltrop?
You see, that's what I came here to talk to you about.
You don't have my money, do you, Mr. Feltrop?
Not exactly.
Oh dear. Well, I'm afraid we'll have to do something about that now, won't we, Gorm?
Wait! I've got a little money left. Not the whole amount, but I can get there eventually. I mean, But I thought that maybe we could make things a little more interesting, seeing as I'm clearly here at a disadvantage and you ain't exactly needing any of the profits.
More interesting. While I loathe both you and your choice of words, I find myself curious as to how you think we could make this more interesting than if I have Gorm here splatter you across the wall.
I had the idea to maybe play you at cards. If I win, my debts are wiped clean. And if you win, well, you can count my debts as double, whatever that means to you.
Interesting. Tell me, Mr. Feltrop, why would you show up here of your own accord without any money, only to make a bargain at the risk of doubling your own suffering? I never took you for much of a gambler, Mr. Feltrop, but perhaps that is where all my money went, in which case you're not a very good one. I'm not an idiot, Mr. Feltrop.
Of course you aren't, sir. I mean, of course not. I just... Can't you see I'm desperate? I'd gamble my life away for a shot at freedom.
Of course. Gorm, please search Mr. Feltrop. I believe his intentions aren't exactly as he says.
He's got a knife here.
Everyone carries a knife around here. I didn't mean anything by it.
Continue.
Pack of cards. Pocket change.
I'll take that.
Hold on a sec.
Wait, those are...
What have we here?
Those must have gotten separated from the rest of the deck.
A royal flush.
Thank you, Gorm. A very thorough search. Kill him.
Get back here!
All of you, after him.
I'm gonna rip you to shreds!
Where'd he go?
Think he went that way.
Okay.
Then let's go. The boss wants him dead.
Stupid Cal. Thinking you could always just go and solve your problems. Stupid.
Oh my! You aren't looking so good, dearie. Why don't you come with me? Ah, you're awake. Please do make yourself comfortable and go easy on yourself. You weren't exactly in the greatest condition when I found you.
Oh, thanks.
Not a problem at all, dearie. I could hardly stand by and allow you to become food for the rats, could I? Never.
What are you doing?
Why, I'm whittling, dearie. Have you never seen anyone whittle before?
What are you carving?
A far more interesting question, don't you agree? Now, this may sound strange, but I'm making a puppet. You see, that's what I do. I carve puppets, and my husband uses them to put on shows for the children around town.
It's kind of small.
Oh, well, this is just the head, you see.
Oh.
It's just about finished. Would you like to see it?
Sure.
While I'm up, why don't I get you a cup of tea? You certainly look like you could use one.
Oh, sure, thanks.
Here you are, dearie. Nice and warm.
Thanks, ma'am.
Please, call me Grace.
I'm Cal.
Cal, how lovely. Drink up, dearie. It's good for you.
Of course.
That's a good boy.
Miss Grace?
Yes, dearie?
This carving, it kind of looks like me.
Oh, I hope you don't mind. I used you as a model while you were sleeping. I do love my puppets to be as realistic as possible, and it's so lovely when I get a fresh, new face to immortalize.
Oh.
That is all right with you, isn't it? Oh, I do hope I haven't upset my guest.
No, it's all right. It's very realistic.
Well, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if you didn't like it.
Ow!
What is it, dearie?
I think I just cut myself on this cup.
Oh dear, I must have got the chip one again. Here, let me take that.
I'm bleeding.
Oh my, here, hold my carving while I go get you a bandage.
Thank you, children, thank you. Now, for our last act, we'd like to introduce a special new friend of ours. You see, the other night, Miss Gracie was walking through the streets when she came across a poor lost chap down on his luck. Well, lucky for us, that chap was all too happy to come and join our merry little band. Please welcome Cal the Pal.
Hello, everybody. I'm new to this here town. Thank you to Miss Gracie for showing me around. I'd love to sing and dance for you, performing is my joy. I'd tell you all about myself, but I'm a wooden toy.
Wow, the new puppet. Can't wait to tell Boss about this one.
And that was Puppets by Jennifer Harbick, voiced by Jacob Torres, Jarin-Johnson Krough, and Charles Harper. You're listening to Viking Radio Theatre. I didn't mean to sound like I thought it was a great script.
It was good.
Okay.
What? No, I thought it was good.
I just had. Never mind.
Phlegm? What?
Yeah, that was exactly the next word I was gonna say. But anyways, Gorm. And
Ready?
action.
It says cheering loudly.
That's not the problem.
Oh my god.
Should we have
I'll just imagine a full-grown man who's used to a bodyguard just like
Sitting like cross-legged in with the kids.
See, like,
Just having a time. That's such a cool
oh no, I liked that. So it's we just can't laugh.
Tough Hagrid.
That was perfect.
Ready?
Action. I love your laugh, Charles. Like, it's beautiful. This brings to the end of another broadcast day here at Viking Radio Theatre. Now playing at KUGS 89.3 FM, Bellingham at 7 a.m. on Sundays. We're happy to continue on the tradition with the 5th season of Viking Radio Theatre and can't wait to bring you more as our production team works hard to bring more thrilling and engaging content for our listeners. Contact Viking Radio Theatre at vikingradiotheatre@gmail.com. Our information is also on Facebook. Our YouTube channel is at Viking Radio Theatre. For people interested in voice acting, script writing, audio engineering, or anything else that you think might enhance our show, Viking Radio Theatre at gmail.com.